to go.
And the train of vengeance will never stop. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and ghouls, welcome to another resounding night roll of dice. And we're back to how we started. Back with the pair that did session 0. Off screen. Off camera.
We're the only ones to do one.
I think the day before the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, the day before session.
You know what's baby. Gang.
It was either a
Sleep is not on
day
my
or
side
2
that
days.
Or a week. I don't remember.
It was 2 days. I have it in my notes.
So
All right, my notes. Why would I can't read? Why do I have a book? Oh, jeez.
Now, where we left off last session, we had a few story times, some issues. Sean's character decided to tell Vicky her real name, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. They've completely fucked up a goat man, which I am not mad about. And Jerry can still not get, you know what? Motherfucker.
No.
Jerry still won't get drunk.
Actually, no. You rolled at the after we cut the cameras last.
No, the squirrel got drunk.
Right. That's fair. No,
The squirrel got drunk,
No.
and Jerry still passed.
And the swobolds.
this
Oh, yeah,
one.
no, the swobolds are.
The swallows are drunk and the squirrel's drunk.
Jerry can. I'm. You heard it here. You heard it here, folks. Heard it here now. Jerry has resistance to poison because the dice have decided that.
So, question.
Abomination.
Actually, that raises a good question to you. If we have a good amount of continuous successes against alcohol, does that mean we get resistant to poison as well?
You need continuous crit nat 20s.
What I heard was it's possible.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Because remember how many nat 20s that fucker got.
Yeah, no, it was a question that was out there.
Those were all of my damn rolls. None of the combat rolls were... I'm not bitter. I'm fine. It's fine. Anyways. We shared a few more stories between characters. Axel shared the heartbreaking truth on the reason that there is only one man that can break him down. And Tira is in the middle of sharing some sweet words to Axel when a black mist appeared, and we ended the session with everybody disappearing. And we shall start this session with everyone reappearing. Not everyone, actually. Only Axel, Krista, and the drunk Roscoe. Seketh isn't there. Mary's not there. The swobolds that were all listening to Jerry's stories that got plastered are not there. The only ones there are Krista, Axel, Roscoe, and 9 men, all pointing swords at them. As the mist fades, there is a bright sun in the sky, and they find themselves surrounded by 9 men, all in blue and white armor.
Surrounded
Only
by
perception.
9 men.
Yeah, I'm writing this down.
Blue and white armor?
Blue and white armor.
It's daytime.
Alright. Perception check.
Perception.
Is there monsters?
No.
Shit. Okay, that's not bad. A natural one.
You have the help action, actually.
It
no,
doesn't.
Roscoe has disadvantage. No, it doesn't mean anything.
Axel is shifting fully from.
16.
He's surrounded by swords, and he's going through. He's turning back on the anger.
And
He-
Roscoe. I need to do Roscoe's with disadvantage. I need to find Roscoe sheet. Roscoe got a 10. Plus, I think 1. Plus 1. Oh, actually, plus 2. He got a 12.
And even with my shitty perception, I think Axel would immediately take an action if it's allowed.
No.
Okay. That's why I asked if it was allowed.
Your eyes are. Sean, what did you. What did you roll, Sean?
16.
16. You can see all of them had embroidered on one of their. Each one embroidered on either their shoulder or arm. A symbol that looks like waving lines with 3 water drops in a triangular shape.
Would Tira know who that
Roll
would
me
be?
history.
Uh, 12. So you said 3 water droplets in a triangle?
3 water. 3 you know the wave lines that they do to show 3 perpendicular, 3 parallel to each other with 3 in a water droplets in a triangle shape. Roscoe's kind of just leaning on Axel's head, trying to still assess the situation.
Axel's just putting. He's sinking back into the very darkness that he embodies. And just letting that. He's not taking in anything about these people. He's getting ready to fight. He's just. Never a dull.
Right, and apologies. For your history roll, you got a 12, correct?
Yes.
You remember in one of the princess's history books, was it a mythology book? You can't quite remember. That at one time, there were 4 small kingdoms. One with a... you think you remember that symbol representing one of the 4 kingdoms. All but one are helmetless, while one has plate armor with like that full like knight shroud and everything. You were saying, I apologize.
Hello.
What language are you saying this in?
Come. Or do any of them not look human?
No, they all look human. I'm just trying to find a sheet real fast. I apologize. I never made these guys sheets. That's right. I had a lot of things going on this week.
Gotta get all the books.
You know, they're all right next to me.
My apologies, viewers.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, it's not.
We're going to hell for this.
Of course we are.
I'm going to hell for a lot of things. While he looked for things and fun announcements. The Friday after Christmas, I get to ruin everyone's life.
Isn't that New Year's?
Yeah.
Is it New Year's?
Is it New Year's?
I can't read.
Let's look at our calendars real fast because
Yeah.
it'll actually determine my availability.
We'll shift
It
it.
is actually.
Then we will shift it for the week after because I know I'm occupied New Year's.
Yeah, because that's New Year's Eve, the 31st.
Yeah, we'll shift it for the weekend after.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks.
Quick planning situations. Next week is Christmas Eve, and the following week is New Year's Eve.
I don't read calendars.
Some of us have lives. I don't either, and all the days kind of blend together, and it's very concerning.
Nothing's real, if you think about it.
We all live in an illusion. And speaking of illusions, no.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm just in a MySpace page.
I can't wait for us to get a comment being like, "What's MySpace?"
If I ever
That
see
would
that.
date all of us, and I would feel so bad.
All right, so the
That
only
would make
speak
me
comment.
feel- I have an existential crisis. Give me a moment.
Don't worry, we'll just throw it on Rugrats and watch everyone like, what's that?
Oh no! Stop!
Yes, they do speak common. As they stare at you and the man with the helmet. State your business.
Lost and confused.
Roll me persuasion.
I'm not lying, but okay.
But the question is, does the guard believe you?
That's going to be a 17.
He believes you. By the way, quick reminder, the most peculiar thing is using insight and persuasion together. Because if you failed the insight check, you could think the high persuasion is deception. It doesn't make sense. This is just something He believes you. But he stares at you. You've heard that trick before.
We literally just appeared here. We were inside of a bar mere seconds ago.
You watch all of them tighten their. You watch the men tighten their grips on their shields, swords. As a couple of them enter a stance.
I'd listen to the little lady. I don't want to fight, but boy, do I need to let off steam. I suppose that's up to you all.
And that's all the more reason to detain you.
Why
These
I
are
wouldn't.
trying times.
I wouldn't.
What do you mean by trying times? And, if you don't mind me asking, where are we?
You're on the island of Fonte. You're
On the island of Fanta, baby. God, do I love it. Crisp, sunny taste.
You're on the floating. You're on the floating island of Fonterra. Home of the kingdom of water. Kingdom of the water gem.
Now, can you please spell that for me?
What was that?
Can you please spell that?
Can we not keep with the humor?
No, I'm being serious.
What?
How do you spell it?
I see it.
Fonterra.
I'm sorry.
Typed it out in general to make it easy.
I'm sorry, your mic cut out for a little bit. I thought you just said Fanta and I was losing it.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't see it.
Home of the water gem?
Home of the key. Yes. In layman's terms, yes.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you all. Where? Which way back to
Diamante.
anywhere that's not here?
The knight would just stare at the both of you.
I don't think you quite understand.
Nope.
There is no leaving.
Wait, what?
The only other places is Ignis, Terra, and why do I make names impossible? I even named this one after a language in D&D. Arin.
When?
Arin. Arwen? What's the language of the... okay, this is a serious question. How do you pronounce the language of the air elementals?
Orin.
It's all primordial, but it's like different dialects.
How do you pronounce...
Orin.
Orin, yeah.
Orin. Thank you.
I don't fucking speak elemental, or do I?
Wait.
I do not.
So you're telling me that when nowhere near where we just were.
What is this? Yeah.
Can you repeat that, please?
What is this Diao?
Damn.
You never said Dialmander.
I did, but then he spoke over me.
That's my bad.
What is this Dialmander?
That is where we come from.
You would watch them grip their swords. Is that a layer of the abyss?
No. Yeah, she said.
I'm pretty sure I would know if we came from the abyss. Cause
I'm gonna fucking scream.
she's gonna like look over herself. Cause last time I checked, I was not a demon.
I'm not far off. Can Axel do a check to confirm a suspicion that he's having right now? Are we in an elemental plane?
Roll me.
I saw that proud smile.
You're like, shit. He's smart. I don't know what.
I mean,
That always
the name of the place gives it away.
It does, but I'm asking.
Roll me an Arcana.
Not 17. Not that good at Arcana, but they're pretty good.
You look around. You realize that gravity is acting completely normally. Almost exactly like the material plane. You do not have the free-flowing movement of the okay, you in your time reading books as a monster hunter, you've read about the 4 primary elemental planes. You know that the elemental plane of fire has normal gravity and sees a flame, and you don't see any of those. You know that the elemental plane of water is a little gravity is a little screwy in the idea that there is no gravity, but there is gravity. I'll be right back. I apologize. I am being knocked on.
This is Grubhub.
I'll be right back. I gotta turn my AC on. It's fucking hot in here.
It's fine. I'm here. Don't worry, viewers. I got you. I'm gonna theorize. So Axel's brain's a little crazy right now. So if we're not in the elemental planes, this would put us possibly somewhere looking at either a demi-plane of a new conjured existence, or hi, I've been theorizing with the viewers.
My dog has learned how to knock on doors with her tail.
Nice.
Isn't it?
Uh,
Where was I on my explanation? I explained the elemental plane of water, correct?
yes. That's free flowy, though gravity weird.
Elemental plane of earth is the exact opposite of the elemental plane of water, in that in the elemental plane of water there is no pressure. But in the elemental plane of earth, there is only pressure. And in the elemental plane of wind, you know you can choose how gravity affects you just with a thought.
Okay.
Like, one moment, gravity is taking you down. But when somebody tells you it's actually going up, you start to go upwards, which is your new down, and so on and so forth.
It's perspective oriented, gotcha. Acton's gonna look to these people. Well, great to meet you all. Can we talk to anyone who's got some common fucking sense around, a magician or something? Someone who's not waving swords around at people who do not want swords waved around them right now.
To be nicely put, first, what's going on to make you guys wary of us to begin with?
Stretch my fucking wings.
Well, for one thing, his fucking wings are just like the fucking owls.
The owls? Like
Yes.
regular bird?
More like a raven's, but sure.
Like the bird or something else?
No. Like the bird.
Or they're much like the Cochrane, but it's an entire race of them. They're called the Strixen.
Oh, fuck. You equated us to people from the abyss. I'm actually, like, directly contrary. I'm a celestial.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not much of a difference when you watch the knight take a deep breath.
His primary forces are taken from the... His primary fodder are taken from the abyss. His primary soldiers are the Strixen.
That's
Lovely.
And his occasional warhead is a celestial.
Oh, sounds like a nice guy.
So, there's no way to get back to where we come from. For now, at least. Cool.
Listen, we've never even heard of where you came from.
And I've never heard of this place either. So I think fair is fair on that point.
By the way, Sean, the sending spell is once again sent to you.
Wait, but I didn't send it.
Who said
You're
you
getting your return, I think.
No,
No.
he's already got his return last session.
Oh.
This is a new one.
Oh, fuck me.
Courtney.
Listen, Tira. I'm sorry. I was in a very bad situation.
Do I recognize the voice?
Well, it's just a string of words. It's not a voice.
Just.
I would recognize who the sender is, if I know them.
Let me get through the message first.
Damn, you don't.
My bad.
Because I lost my train of thought and I forgot what word I was on.
My bad. Sorry.
I was in a very bad place.
need to remember the word count, though. I'm sorry, dude. I was in a bad place. Wasn't I didn't trust you. I did not trust my own thoughts. I'm in myth.
M-E-T-H or M-Y-T-H?
Myth. 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 And you know.
Actually, I'm not writing it down again.
And you know exactly who sent this.
So, Krista.
Krista.
Now, Tira is just gonna freeze for a moment. And she knows she never said anything to Krista about not feeling trusted.
Green skin.
So a part of her is kind of worried. And so she says in response,
This music is not right for this.
no, it is not.
It is, but it's
Fix
but
it.
It's,
Axel just about to fight 9 guards. He's doing a sending spell.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. That's it. And then she's gonna look back to
now
the.
remind.
Mhm.
Now, remind me. What did you say before the whole sending fiasco?
I said, and to be fair, I've never heard of this place either, so fair is fair. And then the guard just kind of paused for a moment.
Well, the guy didn't pause for a moment. I paused for a moment because my brain went blank. And then I remembered the sending spell. How could you have not have heard of the 4 floating isles?
Well, part of transported from a fucking bar. A dark mist swallowed us and now we're here.
And it should be common world history.
It's not.
You would be surprised what is and isn't history.
Have you heard of a general store on a mountain? Oh shit, he's actually rolling. That scares me more. That scares me more. There's another one.
They're all connected. It's a chain.
Wait, no, we could use the refrigerator to get back.
Oh my god.
Not
I'm gonna
20.
fucking lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I am rolling each individual guard.
I'm gonna
I
fucking
got
seize.
8 nat 1s in a row.
What the fuck, Josh?
Okay. Dubs.
And you want to know what leader number 9 got?
What?
920.
Nat 20. What the fuck?
I'll piss myself.
Well, you can still get a nat 20. You still not know of it.
Yeah, I have.
Wait,
That's
what?
great.
Local convenience store that got fucking nuked by the Celestial.
Okay, so it's not, that's not your okay. So even more knowledge of this is not where we are from. Cool.
I mean, I don't know what Jerry plans to do with my body afterwards, so maybe we got thrown into the future.
I would hope not, because
Listen, if he uses my body in a ritual to destroy the store, honestly, Not a bad play.
Yeah,
Not a bad play at all.
But that would mean Cherry is the owl. And
What's the owl's name? What's your big scary guy's name? If it's Jerry, tell him Axel's here.
The guard, you hear the guard he takes a breath. He's about to say something. But then you hear a soft voice. His name isn't Jerry. He actually used to be a hero.
Look
hello?
around for the voice.
You see a tall, elven figure in long, greenish robes, carrying a quarterstaff with long, blonde hair, approaching.
Oh,
Hello to you as well.
great, the fucking wizard's here.
Maybe I drew it?
No, the wizard's the issue. His name is Celeborn.
Why does that sound familiar to me?
If you want, you guys can roll history.
Wait a minute. I don't need to roll a hit. This is the guy in the fucking gloves. This is the guy in the gloves. Where is it? Where is it?
Wait, what guy in the gloves?
The guy that stole my kill.
No.
I hold grudges.
No.
No.
Nope.
That's the changeling.
I know exactly where we are now.
Who the fuck is this?
Fuck
Who
you,
the-
Josh.
You've heard Celeborn from a different campaign.
Fuck you, Josh.
All right, where's the douchebag? I'm a monster hunter. That's my whole fucking job. Point me at something that needs to die.
I'm gonna roll history on this. Woo! Not 20. 23.
You remember an age-old myth. You heard it secondhand. A tale of 4 floating isles wrapped up in a great war.
Oh my god.
One day, one of the key figures decided he had enough and turned on not just his own. He didn't just. It's hard to find the right words. But
Everyone.
he decided he had enough, and he turned on his own king and killed him. And after that, he killed his own greatest ally. And this man was described as a tall, long, blonde-haired male elven wizard who wore an emerald green cowl.
Ah! Colin!
And no, Sean, it is not Colin's cowl.
I know. Now I got.
Colin's
Don't mind me, everyone. I have to fix things on the actual stream layout real quick. But I'm right. Is the person before us a male or a female?
She's a female.
Huh?
Is she a druid?
He's rolling. He's rolling for size.
Wait, what?
Yes, she is.
What is your name, if you don't mind me asking? My name is, Tira.
Sean,
Mm-hmm.
remind me. What's her last name?
Whose last name?
Tia's.
Alternate timeline? Alternate timeline game?
No way. Holy shit. Fuck you, Josh. I don't recall because this has been years.
Well, I'm gonna name her Tia Lovegarden, if that's alright with you.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing that came to my mind.
I'll show you a love garden.
No, I don't think she... No,
I also don't remember if she actually had a last name. She never had a last name. Neither
But-
did Celeborn.
yeah.
She technically would have taken Celeborn, but Celeborn doesn't have. Technically, Celeborn actually took the last name of the king, but I was never told the last name of the king. That's beside the point. My name is Tia.
Fuck.
So who the fuck are we killing?
You can try to get to him.
Frankly, we were dragged here for no other fucking reason. And if everyone's gonna be pissy at me for having wings, I'm gonna kill whoever is the source of the pissiness.
Actually, we should probably find the others first.
Do we even know they're here?
Speaking of that, we're going to cut away. Colin!
About to get
I
slapped
love
up as a
these
demon from the abyss.
I'm about to it's gonna be like, Ollie, wake up.
Time to roll your d6.
D6? Fuck.
No, I'm rolling it for you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
My infectious yellow d6.
I have lost a little bit of my voice yelling at my other players, so I apologize for that. Oh god. Sure. Oh god. Oh god.
I have to re-roll.
Because you probably
There's
just
only-
probably roll the same result that we have.
No, there's only 5 locations and I rolled a 6.
That's what I had to do for my other world.
Time to roll again, another 6.
Oh. How does that exist?
I might as well just send you to hell.
You might as well. You know, just do that. Do that. Do it.
I mean, at this point... Alright.
How many 6s are we rolling in a row, damn it? Come on.
I finally got something different. God, why can't this be undamaged as a player? But that's beside the point. Colin, you find yourself on a tiny little, and not tiny, like a 40-foot wide, mostly open spaced floating island. Roll me perception.
Where'd your sheet open? Okay, perception. Alright, that's a 17.
You look around to the north. You see a grass cut. What looks like a very plain grass field island with sparse buildings, but one large castle. To your east, you see an island with waterfalls that seem to go down to the land below. More buildings, and another castle. That was your east. To your west, you see an island of stone and ice. more buildings than the other two that you would noticed. With an even with a, from what you can tell from your distance, a less taken care of castle. And to your south, you see an island of flame, buildings of metal and steel, and an even bigger castle. Flying above it, you can see a silhouetted figure of 2 legs, 2 wings, and a long tail, amongst other shadows. And also on the island you're on in the center is like a pagoda-looking chapel thing.
Ah, fuck. Hello?
You wait a few moments. There is no response.
Great. I want to do chapel.
You do what?
I'm gonna go over to the chapel.
You walk up to the chapel. You can see the evidence of a long forgotten battle here. Scratches on the walls. The 2 doors blown down. Some small blotches where grass and other plants have still yet to grow back.
Can I enter the chapel?
You enter the chapel? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna enter the chapel. Sorry, I gotta speak up.
That's alright. Roll me another perception check.
It's 13.
13. You walk into here. You can tell that the reason why the doors are on the ground is because something large forced its way through. It's the very same thing that had left the claw marks on the walls.
Is the thing in here? Do I see it? Oh, fuck.
No, you don't see any creature.
I'm gonna very carefully enter the chapel and look around.
Would you like to roll perception or investigation?
I'll roll investigation. That is a flat 16 because I don't think I have anything to investigation. Oh no, I have +2. Okay. 16 plus 2.
So in 18, you
Yeah.
go in, you inspect the different claw marks and everything. And you're able to put yourself at ease, realizing that it's not, none of these marks are recent. Is that a bottle of wine?
No. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
I think I saw Mayo.
Anyway.
It's sake, but it's fine.
Ooh.
Keep going.
Ooh.
So rice wine. Anyways. You realize that these claw marks, but you're not 100% sure what made these marks. You know it's big. And looking around, you realize from different details, it's been gone for at least a little while. And with your 18 investigation, you're able to find a mural of a knight in golden armor and a wizard in an emerald cowl. That's on the right wall.
Okay.
You can tell it looks like it was heavily damaged within a battle. You turn around and look at the wall across the side, and you see 4 kings united. One in green armor, another in blue, one crimson, and the last brown. My family's throwing packages at me.
Twitch unboxing?
No, not this time. Not this time. Because last time he got like so thrown off.
Well, it's also not D&D related. This is work related.
What were the knight's colors? It was crimson, blue, brown, and something else.
Green.
Crimson, blue, brown.
I had a fancy word for green.
I just want to make that a note of, just so I didn't forget that.
Is there anything else you do?
There's nothing else in the chapel that I can openly see.
Not immediately.
Well, I guess I'll just go back outside and see if there's any way I can travel to a different island safely. Or if I can't, just stay at the chapel, I guess.
You also would have noticed that to the emerald, to the island, to the grassland island, the water island, and the earthen island, as I'm going to refer to them for simplicity's sake. So to the north, east, and west, there are bridges.
Oh, shit.
Not just conjoining this little island, but also conjoining those other islands. But you notice the island to the south, the one with flames and lava and the thing flying around the castle. There are no bridges.
I guess I'll go to the grassland island.
Are you sure about that?
I don't like that question. Why would you ask me that?
Because he's a DM.
I always ask to be sure about it. Because I like to instill fear in my player.
I'll go to the grass. I made my choice. I'll go to the grassland island. I'll commit.
You start walking on the bridge towards the grassland island. Seems rather peaceful. And with that, we're gonna cut back to the duo.
I just remembered something. I have 13 hit points.
Oh, you only
I
have
never
13.
I haven't gotten healed yet.
Oh, that's nice.
That's fine. I can.
You want to know what's a really lucky number?
13.
7. You want to know what's the last thing you want on a Friday?
A character death.
13.
Exactly what we want.
We'll fix that later.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm prepared.
Now, with that, we return to our little hodgepodge duo.
Yes, but we have to find the others first.
And where would you like to start looking? One of the other fucking flying islands?
It's probably a good place to start, yes.
We just got sent to a place we've never heard of. They've never heard of us. You have that sending thingy, right?
I'm all tapped out at the moment.
The guards and
Actually,
Tessa? Tia?
Tia.
Tia. I for some reason didn't write down the name. Tia. Wolf Garden. You guys got something I can just swing at for a minute or two? Like a big rock or something?
I can only get the level 2 spell slots right now, so
I think he's frozen. I think.
he froze again. Damn it. Ah! I didn't think this would come back to haunt me after so many years. But yeah, Tia was one of my previous characters. Who became an NPC.
Nice. Well, you gotta love when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
A few of my characters have become NPCs. Not in this, but in different shit.
Yeah. But man, yeah, I'm loving
Get naked.
Shit. Guess it's time.
Why do you both have to react to that?
I look for excuses.
So we're in a what? A dimensional rift area? Is that where we are?
I know exactly where we are, but I can't say any of it.
We're in a fucking demi-plane.
I'm all alone. That means Rubik is all alone too.
Ruvik is just in someone's house cooking his own meal.
I think Josh's original plan was to have Rivik with you if he didn't show up.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I have to find Ruvik. I guess that's my goal. Because I am all alone.
Find us, he's stinky.
I don't know where you are.
I'm not gonna metagame and tell you where we are either.
I don't know where I am.
I don't know where the fuck you are.
I'm going to a grassland. I'm going to a grassland place.
Just wait for me to get sending again. Now I'll be like, hey, bitch, where you at?
We'll just go like, I have no fucking clue.
Axel calmly asking for a big rock to hit.
And breaking Josh.
Yeah. Every time I ask Josh something, he see Twitch stream. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I have one power and it's breaking the DM.
I found a big scary thing in a chapel. And now I'm probably gonna run into it.
We arrived and proceeded to be held at sword point by 9 guards. And Axel's first thought was, I'm gonna slaughter all of them.
I arrived and I saw a big scary thing and I only have 13 hit points, which means I need to just fucking pump any spell I have off into him.
Axel's gonna use something I haven't used yet. He was about to fucking let loose.
I'm about to use 3rd level spells just to kill this thing if I see it.
Well,
because that is all I can do.
That's what Tira did to kill the fucking CR5 Josh threw at 2 people.
I think I wouldn't have killed 9 guards. I think I would.
No, the 9 guards aren't concerned. My concern is this big thing that I just fucking found.
You don't.
Okay.
No, you found markings made by
I
Big
know.
Thing, but you don't know
That's
what
what
the
I'm
big
scared
thing
of.
is.
That's what I'm scared of, Sean.
Listen, man, you're a charisma character. Just have sex with it.
No, what the fuck?
Just fuck
I'll
it.
try to talk to it, but I doubt I can talk to a thing that big.
So I guess I'll read off
All right, I'll just,
my impromptu romance novels
all
to the
right.
stream.
So we're gonna go on break until the Josh returns. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
Sick.
2. Hey, everything's fixed. Woo!
I'm hard.
All right. Something blew up. Please remind me what's going on.
Go
We're
ahead.
switching back to them.
Yeah, we switched back to us, and the last thing that was being said was actually asking if there's a big rock or tree to hit. And that's when you froze.
No. The closest thing to a big tree or rock is the guy in plate mail.
Actually, you're not going to hit them. At least
You.
Are you pointing at someone?
I'm pointing at the guy in plate mail, yeah.
Okay. Are you actually pointing? Because I have a feeling you're actually pointing.
I am. I didn't point personally, but Axel does point. He goes, point to the guy. Let me use the blunt end of my glaive. I need to blow off some steam.
Axel, no. Not right now.
I didn't make a spell list. I need to check if the druid can actually have a spell.
What's the spell?
A B C D E F G H I J.
You're gonna try and calm emotions me? You son of a
I can
bitch.
do that!
No.
You're trapped for the day.
No, calm emotions second level, bitch.
I was trying to use the sleep spell.
Druids can't have that.
I know. That makes me sad.
I don't.
They
I
can't.
was gonna also say I don't know if you have enough hit points to put me down.
I
Probably
don't.
do.
I
I
probably
will
would.
mute until it's my turn.
Alright. Axel, just calm down. You can release your steam later. For now, let's...
I need desperately to vent.
Give it a couple hours. Some abyssal demons will show up.
I don't like that. Wait. Who said that?
Tia.
What? She's gonna turn to Axel. Have you fought a demon before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, we're still fucked.
I told you I've been to hell.
Those are devils.
Correction, ma'am. There's a layer of hell in which devils and demons consistently fight. It's a constant blood war.
Yes, Averna.
Not a nice place.
And there's
I
someone
also wasn't very good at fighting back then.
And there's also someone who routinely opens a way for them to appear.
Right.
Which is this Celeborn fella.
Yes.
Well,
There was a day and time that he summoned them to be on our side.
Huh.
Now he summons them to be on his side.
I mean, abyssal demons are on no one's side. They're just a chaotic force of destruction. They have no morality. They have no control. If it's just opening a portal, they're coming out free-willed. That's just tides of blood.
well,
He's developed a way to enslave them.
We're also dealing with slavery now. Nothing I can hit.
There's a tree over there. Go punch it.
You're damn right. I'm going to.
I'll be right back.
Axel's just gonna start
Yourselves.
beating the fuck out of a tree.
why do I even...
Roll consecutive attack hits. Oh, a natural 20 against a tree? Axel's full, wailing on blood. He's punching the bark off the tree and some of his skin off his knuckles. He's going full losing it. Oh, we get to watch Josh run around.
Yeah. But yeah, this is all very exciting, and I'm terrified. But Josh does need to know that. I think he dropped
It's almost like you
something.
could. It's almost like you could sniff Josh.
Yeah, you guys can keep going.
We are waiting. It's fine. But this time we see him doing stuff, so.
I'd like to make an apology. I went to go check on my dog who sounded like he was wigging out, and then I kicked and spilled my coffee.
How
So
dare
you're
you?
doing this without coffee today.
Well, then,
You lied to us.
well, then I changed my mind, and I had a moment, and I needed coffee, and now I've had 3 sips of my coffee, and now it's all over my floor.
The universe has decided.
Fuck you, fate. You're supposed to fuck with Sean, not me.
Yeah, Axel's going full punching the bark and some of his skin off of the tree.
Yeah, that's nice. Take 3 points of damage.
Perfect. That's an Axel dub.
Now roll damage for the tree. Go ahead and roll 3d6.
3d6. I will. $17 points of damage.
Congratulations, you felled the last tree on Fontana Island.
No problem. Straight dubs. They let me punch the tree.
Tia just rubs the bridge of her nose.
Cur-
And this.
Tree broke.
Chris is basically doing the same thing.
Tree broke.
I wonder why, Axel.
You know, there was a man I once knew. If I knew him when he was younger, I would think he was something like that. Just more brash and with more light in his eyes.
Oh, you say I'm not Joy and Chipper?
I'm saying you're not a 40-year-old human.
No, I'm not. I am in my late 20s.
I would have guessed early 30s.
Yeah, I've got that look on me, huh?
I'd have actually guessed early 20s. Says the man in plate mail.
I appreciate that from you, honestly. Overcomb.
I'll have you know, I am mid-20s.
Nice, nice.
He says as he takes his helmet, takes this off, and you see he has flowing, kind of slightly wavy black hair.
But stretch my wings.
And a nice, kind of bushy-ish black beard.
So, we would like to help you, but we would have to talk amongst compatriots who we have to find.
We never asked you for help.
That's very much what it sounded like. Didn't that sound like that, Axel?
No, it's crazy actually. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Chris. I don't think they asked for help. What I heard was that these dumb fucks don't know how to get us home, and they've got things on their plate. So their plate's about to get cleared real fast. Because I don't want to be here.
Okay. Tia says, kind of rolling up her sleeves, and she points to the off into the distance to the flaming fire island. Go over there, try to get past the wyvern on your own, and see how far it gets you.
All right. I'm glad finally we can get answers.
By the way, so that you know the name of the thing that's about to eat you, its name is Grugalorgron.
Grugalorga. I'll keep that in mind.
Have fun with that.
I will.
Axel. Stop it. Forgive my friend. It's been a rough day for us, honestly, and us randomly arriving here and being held at sword point has left us far from good at the moment.
Yes, and when you're dealing with someone who conjures enemies on an almost daily basis, our reaction? Completely justified.
To you, maybe, yes. But as far as I'm aware, he doesn't summon a human.
I don't think he summons assholes like us.
You do realize there are some abyssal demons that can shape change, right? That can take on the form of a human. But in your defense, they'd have probably seduced the guards by now.
Say I'm not hot?
I'm saying you're not a succubus.
That's
Or
fair.
incubus.
I thought,
I'm not.
aren't succubus and incubus devils?
The same thing, yeah. They're the same thing as different forms they take, whether they choose to be male or female.
The difference between a demon and a devil is not strictly types of demons. I will be right back. Someone's knocking up.
Speaking of demon, where the fuck's Vic?
I don't know. She's probably the first one we need to find, just in case of any...
Jerry was in the fog. Jerry, oh.
Yeah, oh god, Jerry's in the fog.
Jerry is on some island. I mean, honestly, I'm not worried about him. That's more their problem than ours.
Knowing our luck, he's probably on the wyvern.
Yeah, that wyvern might not be too big a problem now anyway. They might already be best pals.
But also, quit trying to get us killed, Axel.
Sure.
I mean, if you want to handle a wyvern, first of all, do you think we can handle that wyvern in our current state?
I was gonna lead with recon or something.
Well, now that we know it's a wyvern, whose name is Grugalorion, we might have why did we figure out not just that, but more about where we are and actually finding your sister and Rivik.
Finding our friends.
And maybe the small bolts.
Finding our friends, I can get behind. The angry midgets, maybe. Jerry will turn up on his own. I don't really care about learning about this world.
Well, we might have to learn about it so we can get out of it.
I just need a target. They want to give me monsters to kill, I'll kill monsters. Want to give me an angry wizard to overthrow, I'll try that too.
Right?
That's what I set out to do.
exactly what you were just saying minutes ago.
I don't want to be.
None of us do.
There is one place in the world, despite everything, I actually want to be.
I know.
And this is.
I know.
And I don't care what I gotta do.
Well, we might have to learn about the world in order to leave it. You might have to start caring about that.
If you want to start reading books on their culture and stuff like that, that's up to you. They got fancy monsters, I'll look into those. Get me a book on a bestiary, I'll study it. I don't really care about anything else they got going for them.
So you don't care about getting out of here then?
I do.
Then
I'd rather know the monsters in our way.
Maybe. I'm not talk about learning about their people. Just aren't there like gateways to get from one plane to another?
This isn't a. The planes work in a certain way. This isn't an elemental plane. It's not. It's if this was an elemental plane, there's certain rules and ways they work, and this one follows none of them.
So it's like we're in a different world.
Or what would be referred to as a demiplane. So the idea is, and I had to do studying for this when I was researching monsters to understand where things come from, is that there is the prime material plane. That is where we normally live. Then there's the astral plane, which is actually a thin barrier. It's a plane in itself, but it's a thin barrier that leads into a far greater expanding world of distant echoes and memories and dreams. It's a shifting idea, but the astral plane is typically a thin veil between that and the deep astral. Whereas the elemental planes are further along that cog, and this follows none of their rules.
Would you like the answer?
Or Axel was saying this is possibly a demiplane.
God damn it. I wish I was here for that explanation. I hate when life fucking happens.
Well, I was still getting to the build up, and then I was just talking about the prime material and the astral, and about to go into the brief elemental, and then go from there. And then you came back and said, "Want the answer?" And I was like, "Oh,
Well, that was in character. That was the actual character saying it.
Oh, yes. I was getting to. This is probably a demiplane, a plane created by something bigger, older, but it doesn't function on the basic cog wheels. It's a separate reality. The best way to say it.
Do you know what happens when a great betrayal is so grand that it actually tips the scales of balance?
It becomes its own realm.
It gets locked away within a realm, within a mirror plane.
We're in a fucking mirror. Ugh.
Wait, so you're saying?
No, you took that too literal.
No,
As in an echo plane.
Yeah, he was saying that more as a slang.
Wait, so you're saying that this, where we are now, is a mirror of where we are?
No.
Possibly.
It is a demiplane within a mirror.
Gotcha.
You're gonna have to say that it's stupid.
That is stupid.
Okay, you're gonna have to say it retard.
Okay, here, I got you.
Her to do no.
Winkle Bob, Bing Bob,
That
Ding
is
Dong,
so
Dong,
fucked, Josh.
Where we are
Dong. Okay, I'm retarded. It's
is
fine.
not where we were.
It's okay, I'm retarded. Remember.
Separate place.
He can make it
Boundaries. The boundaries of where we were are separated by established pre-existing cognitive spaces, such as an alternate section of a warped aspect of this realm that has further been locked away as a, think of it as the bad timeline of a different world. So not only are we in a different world than the one we were in, we are in its bad timeline, if that's roughly, timeline is the weird phrasing for it, but it is the bad shit happened and they locked that idea away. And we are now in what is manifested as that reality. How's that sound?
Layman's terms, you're in a pocket within the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm.
Something where you might find a way in. It's made to where you can't find a way out.
Why did the Raven Queen bring us here?
Oh, you're one of those, aren't you?
I know when it usually involves a black mist, it's usually involving the hand of the Raven Queen.
Well, that's one theory.
Well, it's a theory that's so far being held true because we just, like, 5 days ago met someone who was grabbed by the Raven Queen, brought to a different place.
She's gonna look at you and she's gonna be like, and did he say he was grabbed by the Raven Queen?
He said he made a deal with her, if I remember correctly.
Roll me history.
Yay! That's gonna be 21.
He never told you what his patron was. He never told you who he made a deal with.
At med level, I'm sorry, I thought you did.
In character level, though, it makes sense with the way certain religion checks had gone.
Yeah.
In meta, his patron's actually Kotal Mac, but that's aside the point.
In order to escape here, if we are within the Shadowfell, from what I know about the Shadowfell, as our associate here said so kindly, is something that's easy to get into.
Wait.
Easy in layman terms, but not as easy to get out of.
I could just ask the Raven Queen.
I mean, can I... Nick knows something, but can I roll a history to see if Axel would know this?
Actually,
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a history check.
This is a Forgotten Realms lore thing that Nick knows. Okay, that's an 18.
Tell me, what is this Forgotten Realms lore you think applies?
Is that formerly the Raven Queen did have a fortress within the Shadowfell called, I believe, the House of Memories. She used to. I forget what happened to it. I don't know if within your own world lore that would still apply, but that just popped into my head as a connotation.
From reading some books, Axel remembers that the Raven Queen does make a home in the Shadowfell. And yes, Sean?
I was gonna ask, what was like where Krista was going with this? Would that require her to roll a religion check, or, but would
Yes,
that?
it would require rolling a religion check. Specifically, you would be. I hate to say it, you'd have to pray.
Roll for a divine
Well, no.
intervention.
Well, it's not like for the teleportation part. It's just like her like knowing that the Shadowfell would be Raven Queen, residence because of the fact that she is in that religion.
Due to your lack of knowledge in terms of extraplanar, make me a roll. Specifically a religion roll.
Thank you.
Because it... Yes, it pertains to your religion. We've also said there are certain things that a person just does not know.
16.
16. Yes. You would specifically know the name of it, which would be the Palace of Memories.
All we would have to do is find the Palace of Memories.
I don't know much about said palace. I know that it existed once. I don't know if it still does, but anyway, if we're in a pocket reality within the Shadowfell, meaning we are in a deeper, darker hole that within theory shouldn't exist, but does. That's what most pocket realities in the Shadowfell are. It's the things that shouldn't be there, but are aspects of things that will manifest and exist in that dark, shadowy landscape. I don't know the term for it.
That's starting to get too much. My head's starting to fry.
Oh, getting thrown into the plane of the deep, dark holes wasn't enough to fry your brain? It's a conversation about the deep, dark holes?
All right, riddle me this.
Riddle you this. Okay, I'm in. You're starting to get my attention, lady.
She points up. There shouldn't be a sun in the Shadowfell.
Because this is a pocket demi-plane within the Shadowfell. That they function by their own reality. Within an extent, if I'm correct.
Yes. Yes, you are. She'd reach out a watch.
How long has it been day?
We've got about 2 hours of daylight left.
What happens at night?
The dragon leaves the castle. And the owl
Perfect.
takes a walk.
We'll hitch a ride. So you coming with Tia?
It's not that simple. And with that, we're gonna cut to my good old friend Colin. Is he still here? I can't tell.
He's
Yeah.
crying in his chair.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm only saying
Fine.
that because I can't see anybody's screen.
Oh, good.
By the way, did you know we came up with the idea of Discord Nitro over morning breakfast potatoes?
Wow.
I didn't know that,
I didn't either.
but I've been reading that for the past 40 minutes.
Yikes. Did it also say about the furries that were on Discord? Sorry, continue.
No, roll me, on that note, roll me athletics or acrobatics.
Alright, sick. Oh, fall to my death here, and Victoria's gonna be no more.
Oh, what'd you roll?
Let me find out. I want to take my acrobatics. It's a 6 + 2.
Oh, so it's an 8. That's
Hey,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, you're grappled by 2 owl people.
I'm grappled by 2 owl people.
You're grappled by 2 owl people, and you're being lifted off the bridge.
Fuck. What the fuck?
Yes, the master will be pleased.
No, the master will not be pleased. No, just put me down.
What are you talking about? He doesn't make portals until nighttime.
No, just stop. Just stay.
What do you mean it's night?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, she actually talks.
Hey, buddy.
Yes,
Where the fuck you taking me?
to the master.
Why?
It says as it starts to flock you back towards the island in the center,
Oh, fuck.
headed towards the southern direction.
You know what? Just put me back on the bridge and we'll be fine. You know, we'll be fine.
What are you talking about? We got a job to do.
No, you don't. You can put me back on the bridge and we can talk this out. How about that? How about we talk? How about we talk things out?
You can talk and fly.
Alright, how about you put me back?
Meaning, you can talk while we fly.
Yeah, just put me back on the bridge, because I need to, this is not, I'm not okay with this.
That's fine. You don't have to be okay with this.
Oh, God, I'm fucking, Jesus.
Nobody's fine with being a sacrifice.
Thanks, that's great. Is there anything below me?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, please, God. It's a 17 plus 2.
You see the chapel. No, it's fine. It's fine. You're not gonna be
All right.
sacrificed. It's fine.
Alright, I'm not gonna be. Wait, you just said sacrifice, now you're saying I'm not gonna be sacrificed. Which one is it?
You're not going to be sacrificed. It's fine.
I'm insight checking them.
You'll be fine.
I'm gonna insight check him.
It's fine.
Roll.
Everything's fine.
That's a 10 plus 2. That's a 12 on insight.
He has no idea what's actually going to happen to you.
Look, I'm gonna give you one last word. So I'm gonna pay attention to where I am in vicinity to the ground. Am I close to the ground still?
You are not close to the ground, but you're close to the roof of the chapel.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm gonna give you one chance, and if you don't put me down, I'm going to kill you.
Nah, roll me intimidation.
That's a 12 plus 5.
It's fine. They're not intimidated at all. It's fine. You'll be fine. We're just gonna take it to the bus.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. This can't get any worse. This can't get worse.
Yes, we'll take you to the diviner. The diviner.
You know what? Fine. I'll talk to your bud. I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him. It's so stupid. This is stupid. I hate this. Fuck.
It's just like the store.
Yeah.
Roll me a history check.
Fuck. I'm about to make him deal with 2 patrons. Insight? That's a 16.
I said history.
History. That's still a 16.
Yeah, you totally remember being carried away by imps in the exact same manner.
Yes,
No, it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let them take me there.
How does this look?
The 6.
As you watch 3 arrows sink into each of the owl people as you start to fall. And the owl people also fall. As their bodies fall off the island, they completely missed. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh, great! I'm not good at that.
You'll be fine.
Wow. Okay, that's a 15. No, I don't have anything in acrobatics. I have a plus 2. It's a 15 plus 2.
Dex. That's perfectly fine. You can catch the end of the chapel.
Fuck. I'm gonna pull myself up on top of it. I'm just gonna like lie down on my back and just stare at the fucking abyss sky and be like, I hate everything about this.
And you see a face in front of you, wearing a mask. Oh, hey, how you doing? You okay?
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? I don't have any. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing just peachy. Just peachy.
You don't seem like that. You were just about to be kidnapped by the owl people.
I mean, I was at least gonna get answers, right? And they're gonna bring me to their leader and I can ask him what's going on.
I'm pretty sure you don't want that to happen.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, especially since you look like you're from either hell or the abyss.
Yeah, I'm from hell.
All right. Well, I should have let them. I should have waited till you were over the abyss and just let you fall.
I mean, I can jump right into the hell. I can jump right into the abyss if you want me to. I don't give a shit anymore.
Well, now to be fair, you would hit the ground really hard and go splat.
Oh yeah, you should have done that.
Honestly, I've watched a lot of owl people go that way.
Yeah. I'm Victoria, by the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm No Name.
Former hell associate, not really anymore.
What makes you say you're no longer one?
I don't go to hell. I live on the immaterial plane where everyone else does.
Now, to be fair, that's a hell resident, not a hell associate.
Well, I live in the world, not in hell. I was just there, and then some black mist took me, and now I'm here. Yeah. Strange, right?
Why is
Yeah.
this guy reasonable?
Yeah, honestly, you're not the first person to have that happen to you.
No, I figured. It seems like a lot of people get grabbed.
Oh, yeah, you're actually. Wait, how many people were with you when you got snagged?
1, 2, 3. I think 4 other people. If Jerry got grabbed, and then like 20 kobolds that were all drunk out of their minds.
Alright, what's a kobold?
Small lizard man, about 2 feet tall.
Oh my god, lizard people are real?
Yeah, it's weird, right?
You know, that's not saying much when I'm talking to someone who literally looks part goat.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
tiefling
honestly, not
attribute.
that much goat, but that's beside the point.
It's a tiefling attribute. I can't really change anything about it.
Yeah, but anyways, there was like another. I guess it was 4 or 5 months ago. Another group like that showed up.
Oh, really? So a lot of people get grabbed here, like on a monthly basis. That's cool.
Honestly, not that many when you actually take the grand scheme of it. When before that, it was the last time it happened was like 50 years.
Oh, that's fair. I want to like stand up on the roof and kind of like brush myself off.
Make an acrobatics check.
Wow, sick. That's a nat 20.
You do not headbutt the complete stranger that is mere feet from you.
So, no name. How long you been here?
I was born here. I'd say about I say that was about 70 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 70
Cool.
years.
Unfortunately, I got born here, but I mean, I don't know how this place is, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's a complete shit show nowadays.
Yeah, it looks like it. Now
Yeah,
people
you
are kind of running around.
yeah, yeah. Oh, honestly, you see that flying thing around the castle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be. Now, from the stories, it used to be on the side of how do you say the Grass Kingdom or the Wind Kingdom, the Grassland Island,
Ah.
the place to the north.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
in there, and then they grabbed me.
Well, now it's on the side of the Fire Kingdom, and I don't really honestly know the story there.
That's fair. There's a lot of things you don't know about going on your own world. I don't even know what's going on in mine.
Yeah, honestly, this place isn't that big. It's just, from what I can tell, 5 islands.
Oh, fair. That's not too hard. I mean, a few of my party members got grabbed, so I gotta go find them, but whatever.
Hey, probably look to the sky. Maybe they're being kidnapped by owl people, too.
That's a good point, but I don't think they are. One of them wouldn't let that happen. Actually, two of them wouldn't let that happen. In fact, I think one of them would be riding one of the owl people right now. He's really fucking weird.
Everybody make me a perception check.
For side note, while you were gone, me and Tira were agreeing that he's probably already riding the wyvern. So, which
that's a 15 plus 2 for me, so that's a 17.
21, baby.
21.
Oh,
Off of the distance where there's no bridge, all you see is a little silhouette falling from the sky.
There he is.
oh fuck! I'm gonna start flying. I'll be right back.
Chris is gonna like jump and like grab his legs.
I'm going to get Jerry.
I'm going with you.
I can fly faster without you. Give me a sec.
And within that one moment, he disappears in the cloud.
God.
She lets go. Go fast.
You would have also noticed that as he was falling, he was slowing down.
I'm going out. Switch back as Axel just cuts off into chasing into the clouds.
That seems.
Okay, roll me an athletics check while you're at that, and we're gonna cut back to. Vicky.
So, was that the guy you were talking about?
That might have been. I mean, I couldn't really see him, but it seems about up to par of what would happen with them in here.
You watch the guy kind of start to squint.
Hang on. Is that a guy with wings flying after him? Is that a no owl person?
Starts knocks back an arrow in his bow.
Yeah, he's too far away.
I've sent you the results.
So, how is this gonna work? Like, you're here right now. You can definitely probably kill me at this point. I'm like just bruised and battered and like bloodied.
No, yeah, I totally probably could eat without easy. Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably just let you at this point. I've gone through a lot today, and
Honestly, to be fair, if I was gonna kill you, I'd just take you off the chapel.
Well, you're free to.
And then I jump and land on you, just to make sure it did the job.
Hey, I respect that. I do the exact same. So, my faithful friend, No Name. You want to show me around?
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna be on my way to the Fontana.
Sick.
That's the island I live on.
I'll join you.
Actually, I live in the tree. The
Yeah.
last one on the island. Yeah, that's fun.
He says as he starts he starts climbing off the chapel.
Fuck you, Nick.
I joined him. As
I do what I want.
I started climbing down with him.
In the meantime, Axel, you're diving. You're going down. This is the fastest you've ever gone.
I'm getting good with my wings.
You're what?
I'm getting good with my wings.
Oh yeah, you're getting good with your wings. Last time you went this fast, you were being carried by 3 imps.
Yeah.
And you see Jerry in a relaxed laying down situation with his hands behind his head. He's like, "Hey, Axel, how's it going?"
Flying down, not grabbing him yet, down beside him and going, so do you want to plummet into whatever realm of the abyss this drops you in, or do you want to kill a dragon?
It's fine. You know, either way.
I fucking grab him.
Roll me
You're
Arcana.
you're a
Grab him.
dick. It's 13.
You can tell he cast Featherfall on himself.
Let's go, you fucking ass.
Love you too, Axel.
Love you too, buddy.
Hey, Axel.
What?
Where's Roscoe?
That's a great question. Roscoe's on me, right?
Roscoe fell off.
Where? When I was flying?
He's just passed out in front of Tira.
Ah.
Tira's
He was here when I got here. He's kind of hammered. I'll start flying him back. I punched a tree down with my bare hands, dude.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Remember when I
need-
hit with that tree? And then those bug people started attacking us?
I don't want to think about the bug people right now.
God.
I don't want to. I needed to blow off the steam because I was still fuming on Sylvester shit, and then people pointed swords at me, and I got real mad.
Ah, yeah. These owl people tried to take me.
And you just jumped off, didn't you?
No, I tried to ride one of them.
How did that go?
I ripped off his wings.
I fucking knew.
Let's fucking go. Start flying back.
Meanwhile, Tira's just standing there, holding Roscoe, just petting him.
Wouldn't do that.
Surrounded by 10 people.
The only reason you're not getting stabbed is because he's sedated.
Meantime, back to the tiefling. Ah, yeah, so it's this way. He leads you to the bridge to Fontana.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
What is these, Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ah, no, go ahead. I wasn't saying anything important.
I was just gonna ask you, what's the whole deal here? Seems like this place is chaotic as it should be.
Honestly, it's not very chaotic once you actually think about it. There's sort of order to it.
Oh.
Yeah, you get the owl people that come, kidnap you, kill you, serve the evil wizard in that castle over there.
I didn't think.
Dragon that goes hunting at night. Well, it's not really a dragon; it's a wyvern. Wyvern goes hunting at night. You know, normal stuff.
There's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, wizard. Opening portals to the abyss. Elemental planes. Letting things in. Using them to kill a lot of people. You know. the usual
Honestly, not too far off from hell, honestly. Which I'm a little surprised because hell is usually the one that has the law and like evil law and like judgment kind of set up here. They're set up, and then this place is kind of the same. Honestly, it's got a hierarchy of power. It's weird.
You do realize everywhere has a hierarchy of power, right?
Yeah, but like for an abyss kind of realm, it's weird for me because I usually hear stories about how the abyss is just constant chaos and.
This isn't the abyss. This isn't the abyss.
It's not the abyss?
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
There's a floor, you know that, right?
No. This is the first time I've been in a place like this.
Oh, well, you just can't see it through the clouds.
Shit, well, there goes my plan of jumping.
Ah, yeah, no, you'd eventually hit something.
Yeah, I thought I'd at least get put into some realm a little bit, but you know what? Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, so we actually had a group, I actually knew a group of people that actually tried to make a portal out of here.
Oh, how'd that go? Terrible.
They died before they ever actually got to try.
It was alright, honestly. I've seen a group of adventurers head down to hell and try to do the exact same fucking thing and only to get overwhelmed. I don't know why people think they can make portals out of these places.
Yeah, the the three people, they kind of got murdered by owl people.
Oh, do they like attack in swarms, or is it just like one or two of them that are just powerful enough to take on a group of people?
There was like 15 of them. There was no chance.
Holy shit! Okay, yeah. So, note to self: don't piss off owl people.
Yeah, and I totally didn't just do that.
Well, it's more of a note to myself in case you just kind of leave me up to dry, which is completely fine.
Yeah, some people have a guilty by association ideology here.
Yeah, I get that.
Hey, look, another newcomer, he says, as he's looking at,
Oh god,
what's the character's name again?
Tira.
I'm trying to blink. It keeps changing. Thank you, Tira.
Speaking of which, would she see Vicky?
I don't know. Are you sitting down or standing up as you pet Roscoe?
Standing.
Yes, you see Vicky off in the distance, past the men.
She
newcomer. Huh?
Tira's going to holding Roscoe. See this? She's just going to bolt for Vicky.
I'm just talking to this dude nonchalantly, like just having a good time. So, like, what do you guys eat down here, or do you not need to eat?
What do you mean down here?
Look, I'm new plane of existence. I'm getting used to the new terminology and shit like that.
Listen, as far as I know, honestly, I don't know how this works.
No, that's fair. I thought I'd just ask questions because I was new here, and I figured I assumed you'd know the answer, but it's it's fine. It's fine.
And honestly, this thing has been like this for like a couple 100 years, as far as I know.
Okay, cool.
And from what I've been told, it was originally on the material plane.
Oh, interesting. I might have somebody to ask a question to later too. Then.
Yeah, and then evil wizard did evil wizard things, and somebody didn't like that.
As it normally goes, there's always some person that fucks everything up.
Yeah. Honestly, they don't tell me this story. For probably good reason. I probably tell everybody it.
That's fair.
Incessantly.
I mean, I would love to hear it too, honestly, but I'll find a person that'll tell me that story at some point. Mind if I draw you at some point? Like, if I draw you?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Wait a minute. Is that little human running at us? With a squirrel?
Probably.
That looks completely plastered. Is it holding a knife in sleep?
He probably had a little bit too much to drink before we came here.
Frick!
It doesn't ask me. That doesn't answer the question on why does he have a knife in his sleep?
I don't tend to question things, but I know about that. He's a dangerous squirrel. Don't piss him off. But he's drunk right now, so don't worry about him. It's when he's awake when you want to worry.
And once Tira's close enough, she's going to do an assault hug on Vic.
Roll athletics and roll acrobatic. You can decide who does what. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. I got a 5.
I got an 8.
What?
Because I suck at it.
I guess I'll take acrobatics. That's a 5 plus 2. I still fail.
I go with athletics. 7 plus 1.
Yeah, you tackle her. And you hug her.
I was just like,
and Gia just shakes her head.
Watch out. Ben spots.
And she's going to use her channel divinity, not lay on hands. I don't remember what it's called.
At this point, actually, you're cresting yourself up over the island. And as you see that, you both Vicky and Axel would notice the guy knocked an arrow reactively into his bow and drew.
Hold on. He's okay.
And she's just going to pump 25 HP worth of hit points into Vic.
Pile driving Jerry.
Roll me a d20.
And because Tira's just going, natural 20! Natural 20!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Alright, you take Jerry. And you pile drive him into the ground. And he shatters like a mirror.
What did you say to me?
He shatters like a mirror. I like the silence, but I'm kidding. It's you hear a cracking sound like he shatters like a mirror, but that's his spine.
Good. Okay, that's
Back
fine.
into place.
That's fine. Okay. I got real. Yeah, it was so much more than like, did I just kill Jerry? It was like, he was never real, was he? It was Axel's paranoia starting to kick in. I started grinning. I was like, oh no, it's all coming together. I was like, this is where Axel kills everyone. This is where Axel loses it. If you saw my face, don't worry, you'll get to look at the stream for this exact moment of when I think everyone else saw me having a mental breakdown far more than just did I kill Jerry? It was no, this is impossible. No. Okay.
I apologize for that. I couldn't help myself.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Put the bow and arrow down. He's one of us. He's one of the newcomers.
Now, to be fair,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I thought this was a chick. So, sorry, dude.
Oh, it's fine. It's okay.
He's pointing the arrow at Krista.
Stop
He says
shoot.
as he
Stop trying to shoot our blonde.
As he,
I'm not a
As
blonde
he-
anymore.
Right.
as he slowly does it to where he doesn't knock the arrow back and he doesn't, you know what?
Then go
He
about your
accidentally-
business.
He accidentally shoots it off towards where the tree was. He's like, "Hey, what happened to my tree?
Oh no, was that your home?
I lived in that tree."
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
Krista just continues hugging Vic.
Yeah, Vic just like arms slack, just talking to this dude like it's normal.
I'm getting Jerry up.
You
Okay,
hit Jerry up.
so
Jerry just cracks his back.
Goddamn freak.
we have a slight issue, Mr. No Name.
What is that issue?
I count 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're missing one more person.
Now, to
Yep.
be fair, not all the time does everybody enter the end up appearing at the same time, and it's also with the peculiar instance of sometimes people just don't get taken even though they're standing right in the thing, from what I hear.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, but it still doesn't rule out the fact that if he's here or not. That's the issue. That's more of what I'm concerned about.
Just look out for like reports of someone cooking in people's establishments and homes.
There's no establishments here besides that castle and a chapel and whatever that is right there. So look at like the place.
You
Well,
actually
I'm
remember
glad.
that you saw different buildings in actual cities,
Yeah.
small cities around the king castles.
Okay, I saw small cities. Okay. He
I
might
mean-
be one of those cities.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, the only plan I've got so far is kicking a dragon's ass.
Krista
Dragon's
would,
coming out in about 2 hours from now, so
Krista would stand, help Vicky up.
you can fight that battle on your own, buddy.
Yeah, I've totally watched people try to fight the thing and just get eaten.
I'm telling you right now,
Deal.
Axel, our best bet is to find Rubik and to gather everyone up and figure out what the fuck's going on.
You know, I've just spent like what's felt like the last like 40 minutes trying to tell him that exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, well, he'll listen to me.
I will
If he doesn't, I'm gonna beat his ass.
try.
No, you won't.
I can.
You can try.
Axel, I will
Alright.
put you down right now
All
and
right,
drag
do
your
it.
corpse across this fucking abyss.
Oh, well,
What we need to do is find Ruvik. And if we don't find Ruvik, then we're fine.
Vic, we're in the Shadowfell.
Oh yeah, we discussed what
I got
plane
that.
we're in.
I got that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we're in the Shadowfell?
Yes.
Who said that, Jerry, or is that?
Yeah, this is the guy with the mask and the bow.
Yeah, we're in the Shadowfell.
Ah, man, I've been here 70 years and nobody's told me.
We figured it out in roughly 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
All right, now name. What other islands are here that you could possibly take me to?
Well, we've got the bridge to the Grassland Island, and we've also got the bridge to the Icy Mountain one.
We should
I kind of typically only come between the Fontana and the Peace Island.
Okay.
we should probably find somewhere to lie low for at least a night. From what I'm hearing, we're not gonna have enough daylight to even start looking for him.
For sure. No name's got a few spots we can lie low for looking for someone.
I mean, laying low is a possibility. We're also told that hordes of abyssal demons are going to be coming out in a few hours. So, there's that to look forward to. Get to blow off some steam.
You took out a tree.
You took out his home.
Yeah, I lived in that tree.
To be fair, I asked for a big rock to hit, and they told me to hit the tree. You want to blame anyone, blame the person who told me to hit the tree.
Yeah, now, to be fair, we don't really have many big rocks around here either.
They could have just not told me to hit the tree.
I tried to.
I asked for something to hit.
Just shut up, Axel.
Alright, hit me then.
Okay.
Krista's just going to stare at Axel with, like, no.
I'm just gonna walk past Axel and go try to talk to the other 10 people that are standing around.
You see 8 regular knights in kind of like hide, splint armor, stuff like that. One guy in plate who has like helmet to the side, and the way the wind blows, his hair is actually not flowing in the wind. And then you see a druid who's just shaking her head, just like, God damn it.
I'm gonna go talk to the druid while he does this.
Did you roll the hit?
For starters, I want to roll insight. On
Yeah,
this
go ahead, roll it.
masked figure.
I'll be right back.
That'll be like an 18. I want to know if he actually wants me to hit me or if this is a bait.
He is a heavily brain damaged.
Oh, I hit him.
Oh, so, Kobold 2.0.
No, this isn't Caboose, but I wasn't even thinking about Caboose.
No, I was thinking of, the Kobold.
No, it's
20
like 2.0.
Yeah.
22.
22, you deck this guy in the face. Alright. Ow. That hurt.
To be fair, you genuinely told me to hit you.
Ah, no, totally fair, totally fair. My turn.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
And he decks you in the face.
Ah. That was a nice shot. Jerry, you want to get in on this?
Oh yeah, totally.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Wait a minute, what's he doing? He just straight tackles the guy.
Brushes his hands.
Chris is just gonna walk off.
And over the course of 2 minutes, Jerry is now standing on the guy with his foot on him, brushing off his hands. I win.
He stopped fighting back a minute ago.
He stopped fighting back a minute and a half ago.
Yeah.
Turned.
Yeah.
Like, over the course of, like, that 2 minutes, Krista didn't even walk towards the group. She just continued, just chose a direction and started walking.
Alright, roll a 1d4.
What's that?
Why?
Me and Jerry beat the fuck out of a guy.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the one is going to be. You're starting to walk towards the bridge to the northern end of the island, which is kind of towards the group, actually.
I said I'm not walking towards them.
But you're not walking towards them. You're walking towards the bridge.
But you said if it's walking towards the group, then that's kind of again.
You said it's kind of towards the group.
I also.
I'm fucking with you, Josh.
I've dealt with enough of this today. I will not hesitate to throw a wyvern at you guys. It would make sense for the story too. At this point. Yeah.
Well, you said that happens in 2 hours.
Yeah.
You can make it happen.
How many in-game? But how many in-game minutes was it?
Yeah.
2 hours.
But you know, all information is dubious because you also notice that the sun does not move. It did not set. You get past the group. Vicky, you get to the druid. Axel, you see Jerry just doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm standing by Jerry. Me and Jerry have our own little conversation going while they're doing their things.
As all the source of daylight vanishes. And the sky turns black. As wisps and shades, akin to the Shadowfell, cover the as you would truly expect in the shadow. The sky. Well, that's a little bit sooner than expected.
You're telling me.
Tira's gonna cast light into her hand. And just look around. It hasn't been 2 hours yet, has it?
No, it hasn't.
Probably not.
As you cast light, you notice that its reach is slightly shorter than normal.
So it's 10 feet.
No, it's 5 feet. Yes, it's 10 feet.
Really concerning.
We should
It's fine.
probably go find Zorodan.
We should be going to the city now. Come along, all of you. Tira would say. We don't need
I would say.
Tia.
Still Sean saying?
Tia. Shut up. Don't make me use the quarterstaff. As we all know I will.
Alright, so city time. Cool, fun. I got partners there.
Hopefully.
The 8 knights, the 9 knights, 8 knights and the captain, and Tia, will escort all those who wish to go to the city.
Tira's gonna look to Axela and Jerry.
Jerry is totally standing on top of the guy.
Come on, you blockheads. Grab them and come on.
Nah, Jerry. Yeah. Jerry's coming when you grab him.
Yeah. Axel will, as they begin to walk, he's taking kind of the tail end. He is coming with, but he's taking the tail end, and he does prepare his glaive, striking it across his arm and letting radiant light begin to cover it. And I'm gonna take my blood maledict, keeping that on standby in case anything does come. Oof, that was strong blood maledict. Shit hurted.
And with that, we're going to end today's session. This beautiful shit show of a session.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think we're great.
Oh yeah, totally.
Ah!
Thank you, everyone who stuck with us.
See you guys later.
For more chaos to continue. Ah, we have a hiatus.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's
Moving into the darkness.
I mean, unless we do a different day just to fill the thing.
No, we can. If we figure out a day that works out.
Well, see you everyone.